Welcome to the Bayou Breakdown post-show and sports around the world. I'm Santiago Rodriguez. We're starting in San Diego, California, specifically the historic Torrey Pines golf course where Ludwig Aberg won the Genesis Invitational, finishing up with a final score of -12 throughout the 4 days of competition. The prize, $5.4 million and the first place in the FedEx Cup standings. Tiger Woods was supposed to play the tournament, but withdrew before it started because of the loss of his mother. This week, the tour will travel to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for the Mexico Open at Vidanta World, an amazing event where Jon Rahm and Tony Finau have given great performances in previous years. LIV GOLF played in Adelaide, Australia. Chilean Joaquin Niemann won, followed by Mexicans Abraham Ancer and Carlos Ortiz. Niemann scored -13 and accomplished his third win on his LIV GOLF career. Moving on to Doha, Qatar, where the WTA Tour had its first WTA 1000 tournament of the season. American Amanda Anisimova defeated Ostapenko in 2 sets. It's the most important victory of her young career. Impressive win, only losing 1 set throughout the tournament. She had a tough draw starting with Azarenka and Badosa. This week, the tour moves to Dubai to play the second WTA 1000 of the year. Sticking with tennis, in the ATP Tour, Marseille, France, Delray Beach, Florida, and Buenos Aires, Argentina were hosts of the ATP 250 tournament. Local Hugo Humbert won his 7th ATP title in France. Joao Fonseca won his first in Argentina, while Kekmanovic won his second in Florida. This week, the tour is moving to Doha, Qatar, and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil for 2 ATP 500s. Continuing with soccer, in England, Manchester City had a great match defeating Newcastle 4-0 in its worst season start in years. Club is 4th in the Premier League. In the Champions League, they lost to Real Madrid at home 3-2 after blowing up a 2-1 lead in the last minutes of the game. To advance to the last 16 phase, they'll have to beat Los Blancos in mythical Santiago Bernabeu. Literally the hardest task in soccer. We'll see if they're able to, but the situation seems too complicated for them. In Germany, Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen tied 0-0 in the fight for the Bundesliga. The Bavarians are 8 points ahead with 12 matches to go. It seems like Bayern is about to regain its title of Die Meister. Finishing off in Miami, Florida, where the MLS is returning this week. Inter Miami and New York City will kick off the 2025 season. We'll see if Messi's team is able to have better performances this year and finally compete for the MLS Cup. That's all we have on this edition of Sports Around the World. Stay tuned for more of sports updates on tigertv.tv.